Hi guys, so my latest Zenmarket package finally arrived in the mail today. For those who haven't seen one of my Proxy site hauls, basically I like to buy a lot of K-pop related goods on Japanese websites. And because these websites don't ship to any place outside of Japan typically, you need to use a proxy service to help you purchase these goods for you and ship to you internationally. So Zenmarket is a site I like to use for buying things on Yahoo Japan auctions, as well as some other shopping sites. So in this latest haul, it's a lot larger than I kind of meant to buy. There was some really good photo book bundle deals that I just couldn't resist. So this was a lot heavier than I intended to do for this month. But regardless, there's a lot of good stuff in here, so let's get right into it. So Zenmarket usually packs things pretty well. There's been a couple instances where bubble wrap was rather lacking in these packages, but kind of looking in here, it looks like they did a pretty good job. So I'm just going to remove everything, and I'll take out all the bubble wrap and plastic and whatnot so that we could go through these individually. So you can kind of see a sneak peek at things I bought. Alright, so everything's been removed from the box, so I will come back and show you what was inside. So I'm going to start off with small things and then work my way up to the larger things. So I got a couple of girl group cards. So I got this CLC Elkie Friesen photo card. Then I also got this event ticket for AOA's Like a Cat Japanese version, and this is Chammy's, I think it's called the red dress version, I'm not sure. I actually got a ton of AOA cards in my White Rabbit Express proxy order, which I will most likely be shipping out either end of this month or early next month. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then for FTIsland, there are finally some auctions that would allow proxy sites to bid for you. Anyway, so I got Hongi's new page photo card. As well as this Minwon All About, or Japan Best All About large card. Then I bought this My Name MCU bundle for not very much, and so it came with this random trading card that you could get from their concerts, as well as some photos. And there was a little damage on here, so I think the seller just kind of carelessly shipped some of these, unfortunately. But it wasn't very expensive, so I'm not too pressed. And to get into the smaller 2 p.m. things, I bought a lot of trading cards, mostly because there are a lot of concerts going on these last couple of months, with Wooyoung and Junho both releasing solo albums. But before getting into their solo stuff, I did manage to get Junho's 6 Nights lenticular photo card. These have been kind of a pain to buy, but I'm glad I got Junho's. And then to go into Junho's stuff, because I did buy a lot of his cards this time around, I got these transparent cards for his Winter Sleep concert. I'm not really sure what these are from, but I think this is like a pre-order bonus or something you can get at the venue. And then I got this lot of his lottery tickets for Winter Sleep, as well as a bunch of stickers. And also his full set of trading cards for that album plus an extra. And to continue on with the Winter Sleep theme, I bought a bunch of his concert trading cards and some really, I guess, rather large bundles. So the first bundle I bought was of a bunch of him in this concept. So for this particular concert, there were 70 trading cards in total. So there are 35 with this concept, and then 35 with another one. So I got 28 of these in that deal. And the seller also threw in all the envelopes that those trading cards would go into. And then actually Zenmarket was running a promotion where instead of paying typical 300 yen fee, which is just the flat fee that they have for all their services whenever they buy something for you, I went ahead and bought a lot more of the trading cards I was missing. So I bought 4 more individually in this concept I was missing, as well as, and this one, so I guess 5 more. And then I bought the other concept, both in some small bundles or just individually, and that's him with these stuffed penguins. So I managed to get quite a few of those cards for that concert. And I also bought a bunch of his trading cards for his finale concert for Winter Sleep. So these came with a different set of photo cards, so there was an additional 50 you could get. They were all of him in this concept. So I bought a rather large bundle, I think 20. That's what all of those look like. And this is what the envelopes look like for that one. And then because that promotion that was going on, some of the sellers were selling a lot of his older photo cards too, so I went ahead and bought a few of those that I was missing. So to start off with, I bought some from his 2017 SS concert when he was promoting ice cream. These were some of the photos I was missing. I also bought these 2 jacket cards. So these are jacket cards you could buy at specific venues when he was promoting ice cream, and sellers also just threw in the regular CDs with those. Oh, and for those 2017 SS cards, the seller also threw in a bunch of envelopes too. And then the last 2017 SS thing I got was this limited venue card. So this was at the finale Yokohama card, and I think you could only get this, there was something special you had to do to get that particular card. And the seller also just threw in a random postcard of 2 p.m. And because Junho just had his Winter Sleep concert and there's all these tour goods for that concert, I actually stumbled upon this really large bundle deal for his Hyper Night tour, and no one was really bidding on it, and so I got these. It was like a set of, there must be at least 40 of these in here for like 20 bucks, which is really good because regularly these cards, to get them randomly, cost about somewhere between $5 and $5.50. So there's a few duplicates that I do own in here, but concepts like this concept I don't have very many of, so I was glad to have purchased this, because there's like 110 of these and I have a very small fraction of all these cards, so I'm just slowly working on getting more of these. So to continue on with Junho, There was another bundle deal that I got, mostly because it was really cheap, and it came with this limited venue card for the 2 p.m. FTPM concert. And this bundle also had his regular trading cards, as well as 2 of Wooyoung's regular trading cards, and this sticker. A cut So Good trading card, and then this message card for his field tour. That one's a focus. Anyway, so now moving on to Wooyoung. He had his concert tour in Korea, and so I think a lot of Japanese hottest went there, and we're just selling a lot of the trading cards and whatnot on the Japanese websites. So I got the 2 versions for, there's like a scratch card you could win these cards from, as well as some random photos that I got. So right now I just have a few with this concept, and then I also got 6 with this concept. So this was the concept they gave out, I think, on the last day of his concert in Korea. And then I also got this card. So this is something you get if you spend over, like, I forget how many, there's some threshold of how much you need to spend in order to get that. And then there's 2 other versions kind of with his signature on front that you get for the other days if you spend however much money on his merchandise. And then I also got the live photos for Matabokula, and they came in this envelope. So to move on to some group 2 p.m. things, I got the set of slipcases. So these are like, so you get these at the venue, and you could actually just pop these out and slip it on, in this case, the Galaxy of 2 p.m. single. And so there was just member specific covers you could get, and so I got a set of this. There are a few other 2 p.m. albums and singles where they had these venue limited slip covers. They did this for 2 p.m. of 2 p.m., their Dome concert for their Promise LB single. And they also did this, I think, for Beautiful. I'm not sure if anything else, but I decided I wanted to collect these because they're just really pretty. So there's that. And then I also got the postcard set for their Legend of 2 p.m. So this came in this pouch here. So one of the sets looks like this. And then the other set is a bit closer up. It looks like this. Okay, so I cleared off some space so that we could get to the bigger things. But before that, there are more cards. So I bought a bunch of TVXQ jacket cards, just Chongmin's, because he's the member I collect. And this, all these I purchased during that promotion, when you just basically had to pay $1 in fees per listing. And so a seller was just selling a bunch of Chongmin cards that I needed. So I went and bought all this. I also bought the Big East version for Ocean, which comes with the CD plate and this Big East booklet. And the CD also came with one of Chongmin's jacket cards promotion. The next up are some Luna albums, which I've been waiting basically 2 months for, and that's from their Mix and Match limited edition. seller threw in both versions of the poster. So this is one, and this is the other. So for photo card pulls, I'm missing 2 in my photo card binder, and so I was lucky in pulling the group card, which was one of the ones I was missing. And then I pulled this Tori card, which is one I have, so I'm looking to trade her for Kim Lip's respected card. Then more albums. I bought this FTIsland So Long Au Revoir, and this is signed by Senghyun. So the reason why I bought this, even though I already own this album, is because it's 1, signed by Senghyun, and 2, it was really cheap, and then 3, it also came with this Minwon photo card, which I needed to complete the set. Then another CD that I bought that I also already own is this Wooyoung Bye album. So this is my 3rd copy, and this came with the last CD plate I needed, and also came with the last postcard and lenticular card I needed. So now everything's finished for this release, thankfully. Now the last album I bought was actually a really great find that I stumbled upon on Seller's page, and that's this Ladies Code mini album when they did Bad Girl. And so this was really cheap, and I think the reason why it was still on there is because the seller had a typo for the group name. I forget exactly what it was, but I definitely snagged it so I could finally get one of their out of print and hard to find albums. So now for photo books, I finally bought this Sunshine Junho photo book. So this is sold at his Kimi no Koe concerts, and this is super small, guys. I knew it was tiny when I bought it. I didn't realize it was this tiny. It's like almost the size of a jewel case, but it is rather thick, and there are some nice pictures in here of when Junho was first promoting in Japan. That looks like. And then another 2 p.m. related photo book was this one for Kun. So this is one of his traveling essay photo books when he went with a friend. So I finally have some more Kun related things. And this also came with a postcard set, which looks like this. And I also got the program guide for Magic School, which has Kun and Jin Young from GOT7. So I did watch this web drama. It's honestly not a very good web drama, but I had to buy this because of Kun, of course. And there were some cute moments in this. Just overall, it wasn't, I wouldn't recommend people to watch this really, unless you're a big fan of either Kun or Jin Young. But yeah, this was a pamphlet that they had when they premiered it in Japan, I think. And the main reason why this haul was so heavy was because I bought a huge bundle of FTIsland concert photo books. So first one was this one. So this is their Asia tour book back in 2010. So there's a lot of cute photos when they all had floppy hair, and they were so young. And I also got their colorful photo book. So this is one I already owned, but because the bundle deal was so cheap, it made sense for me just to buy this again. So this is mostly full of like interviews in Japanese. So there's not as many pictures in this. And then the exciting photo books that I really wanted to get where they're making photo books for their tours. So for their Hands Up tour, they had this photo book. So So this is back in 2010 as well. There's a lot of nice glossy photos of them performing. And it also comes with a DVD, which is the reason why I wanted to hop on this bundle deal, because a lot of times you see sellers selling these either with or without this OB strip like thing, and either with or without the DVD. So all these next ones I'll be showing you comes with DVDs, which justified me, I guess, in buying these all at once. And this, I think just over, I think the entire bundle may have cost $20, which is a really good deal, because a lot of times on Proxy sites you see these go for maybe about $10 each before shipping individually. So getting all these for about $20 and just paying the Proxy fee once made it worth it, even though shipping was a little bit heavier than I wanted this month. And then the last one was from their Christmas Live. So this one I don't think comes with an OP strip originally. So I didn't mind that this didn't have it. And then the DVD. So that was everything. I hope you guys found this interesting. And when it comes to future Proxy hauls, I do have a White Rabbit Express one that I mentioned earlier. I'll be shipping out either at the end of this month or early April, and that has a lot of things I'm really looking forward to. But for FTIsland, 2 p.m. and AOA especially. And when it comes to Zenmarket, I'm pretty much told myself I'm only buying cards. If there's one photo book or one CD that's a really good deal, I might buy it, but I'm really trying to keep it light, because I'm trying to not buy as much, because I just bought a plane ticket so that I could see Junho in Japan in the summer. So I need to start saving up for that and trying to get tickets. But otherwise, I will have a regular K-pop haul with Korean albums coming probably later this month. And yeah, so look forward to all those, and bye guys.